Name, please?
My name's Kevin.
Kevin. Where are you from, Kevin?
Abertown.
Okay. And how old are you?
36.
36. How was your childhood growing up?
Childhood was great. My parents were together most of my childhood. They split up when I was 16, and yeah, that's I guess when everything started taking a turn.
Okay. And how long have you been down here in Kensington?
This time probably about 15 months.
Okay, so you've been out here
Yeah, on and off.
on and off a couple times?
Yeah, about 10 years now.
Okay. And what's your choice of drugs?
Opiates. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of other drugs. I usually do it for pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been on opiates for a little while now. I started with the doctor with Percocets, and then after I got caught off on them, then it progressed to heroin. So that's how it seems like it happens with most people.
Okay. And you have any kids?
Yeah, I have kids, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You in contact with them at all?
Yeah, I try. You know what I mean? I try my best. My mom stays in contact with them, and then I stay. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
by that, I stay in contact with them. So.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about the situation you were telling me off camera.
Yeah, I was down here in 2015. I got in a fight with my girlfriend, and I had relapsed for 2 weeks. And I was right up the street here. I was on D in Indiana, and they opened up a new block. They started giving out samples, and I was wanting to view what was there, and I was talking to the owner of the block, and I found out afterwards that he wasn't supposed to be on that block. It was his cousin's block, and somebody had said...
Was he getting high?
No, I don't think he was getting high.
Okay.
I mean, it was him and 4 or 5 of his boys. Like, you know how it goes. You know,
Yeah.
you're watching out. You know how it goes down here. And his cousin got wind of it or whatever, and must have paid somebody to come around and make the block hot. You know what I mean? Start shooting and doing whatever. And I guess you know, in the process of that, I got caught in crossfire, and I had run in the same direction as the owner of the block, because I was talking to him or whatever. We both ran in the same direction, and I ended up getting shot. And I guess the person who was shooting didn't want any witnesses, so he tried to make sure that he finished me off. You know what I mean? He hit me a bunch of times. I got hit in the artery. Like, I should have made it. The surgeon told me I had less than a 1% chance of living.
How many times did you end up getting shot?
I got shot 6 times. I got 2 in the foot, 1 in the shin, once in the thigh, once in the stomach, and once in the chest.
And what year was that?
November 15, 2015.
2015, so 5 years ago?
Yeah, about that, yep.
Okay.
Coming up on 5
And that's
years.
where you have, I see you have like surgery.
Yeah, I mean, it still gives me problems to this day. I mean, yeah, so crazy scars. I mean, you know, shit that'll never go away. You know what I mean? And I've been having complications like ever since. I have blood clots. I have, you know, I had a fasciotomy, which is like a procedure to repair an artery or whatever. I got hit my femoral artery.
Yeah.
And most people don't live from getting hit with just that, let alone getting shot all the other times. I also have what they call the bowel resection. When you get sick, you get shot in the intestines or whatever. They have to take a portion of it out and then put it back together.
Yeah.
And then the scar across my chest is basically a sign that you're not going to make it. They basically crack your chest open and massage your heart until you know, to bring you back. And you know, I remember everything. I didn't pass out on the table or anything. I was coming in and out in the back of that. It was actually, they just passed a law. The police, this was like when the police were just allowed to throw you in the back of a cop car and bring you to the hospital if the injuries were severe enough. And if it wasn't for the cops,
if it wouldn't have been for that, you wouldn't have made it.
I definitely would have. And you know, I'm thankful for that. You know what I mean? And you know, there's just like a whole bunch of other things.
Hold on.
A bunch of other things that that happened in that process or whatever. And you know, like when I went to court, like you know, I ended up getting maxed out on my probation for being around guns and drugs or whatever. And like I didn't report to my probation officer, and like, you know, it was one too many times. So I ended up sitting in jail for 17 months. And in the process of that, they were bringing me down, you know, every month for the court case. And you know, I couldn't point out the shooter in court, and you know, he ended up getting off for like all the attempted murder and this, that, and the other. And he was on probation for other things, and he got caught with a bunch of guns. I mean, he got caught in his own car with his own license plate, all kinds of stuff. I mean, it was a dead red case, and it's just crazy how like the law works, where you get twisted, manipulated to get off. You know what I mean?
How'd that make you feel?
Hey, look, it is what it is, man. Look,
Did you? All right, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, some people would have chalked it up to the game, been like, you know, that's the type of stuff that happens in the street.
That's exactly what I did.
Okay, yeah.
Look, I don't hold no grudges. Look, you gotta get it just seems like nobody wants me to finish this story. But,
Yeah.
Well, anyway, yeah. So all this happened, and you know, like I said, I mean, you know, I get flashbacks from it and all that. You know, I have like severe post-traumatic stress from it and all that.
I bet.
You know, and I was actually clean for a little while after I got shot. You know what I mean? I was taking my, you know, like the pain medication or whatever, but you know, from the heroin and all that stuff, I stopped getting high and all, and then I got on Suboxone. I was on Suboxone for a little while, but after a while, I guess, like, you know, the scars and all everything else were giving me problems, and you know, that's what's still going on today. You know what I mean? I keep getting infections in my leg, and you know, right now it's this is what, 5 years later, and it's still giving me problems. And you know, right now I'm staying in a shelter at right next to Prevention Point, and if it wasn't for Prevention Point, I probably wouldn't be here right now. You know what I mean? Like, they put me up in the shelter. They've been giving me medical treatment. They've been taking care of me, my medication and wound care and all that stuff, and you know, helping me find housing and all that. But yeah, it's pretty rough out here, man. It's just not the same even from 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of shit has changed, and you know, I'm just trying to do the best I can and make it until hopefully I can get out of here with housing and you know, get on like a program or whatever. You know what I mean? It's tough doing that now, being in the thick of things. You know what I mean? I'm right in between Allegheny and Somerset. It's you know, two of the biggest drug places in the city, if not the country, and if not
in
the
world.
Country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, so right now I'm working on everything that I can. I mean, it's just tough out here. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you walk out the door, you can't avoid the drugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's you know,
It's hard to describe unless
really
you're here,
Yeah, it really is, and especially
because it does no justice.
Yeah, and it has to, and not having an addict mentality and all that. Like, people won't understand it either. Oh, why didn't you just stop? Or why don't you just move away from there? It's just not. It's not as easy as people think. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
It really isn't. I mean, you know, I'm living for free. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm right next door to a place that gives me wound care, takes care of my medication, and all that. And I don't know. I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get really adjusted to living another life. But I told people, I mean, I'm willing to work on it. I'm going exploring all the avenues that I need to try to do that. And you know, hopefully one day, you know, these injuries and everything else, they could just be a part of my past, and hopefully I won't have to like keep reliving it every day. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm doing right now. I walked by the spot where I got shot.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You're right there.
Yeah, right there, man.
It's right up the block. How does that? You know, have you ever seen the person?
Well, I mean, he's in jail now, but yeah, I picture everything happening over and over and over again, and you can only imagine how many people ask me about it every day.
Yeah,
you
but
know what I mean, literally every day. It's multiple times a day, and you know, it is what it is. Like I said, like the more I talk about it, I don't know if it's helping or hurting, but you know, I just don't know. I really don't think about it like that. I just try to give people the advice of, you know, this could happen to you, and it just could happen randomly. You know what I mean? You could be there one day and gone the next. And you know, I got real lucky. I got a good surgeon. I got you know, the police that were there. You know, reacted quickly, and they got me to the hospital quickly, and you know, I'm still here. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I mean, I can't thank them enough, and you know, I don't know. That's pretty much all I got for it.
Yeah, I thank you, brother, for taking the time to share your story. You know, I couldn't imagine having to go through that. I pray, you know, for healing for you and for peace, and being able to, you know, to move forward however you do after that. You know, if somebody was to offer you a program, would you take it?
Yeah, I actually, I'm in the process of discussing that now with my case managers and everything. And I'm telling them I'm trying to get on maybe like a methadone program or whatever.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, that's one of the only things that helps with like pain, and you know, it's you know, socially, what do you call it, like acceptable, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, instead of sticking a needle in my arm every day, which people don't understand, honestly, like, it's what I actually have to do to get by day to day with the pain. People don't understand. And I just waking up and just getting beat up non-stop from the time you get up to the time you go to sleep. And I can't even really get much sleep because, you know, of the pain, and then, you know, then the nightmares and all that. It's just like, it's been really rough, man. It really has been.
Yeah.
I haven't really slept. Like, my hair is all messed up. Like, I'm still in pajamas. Like, I roll out of bed. They make us leave at like 7 in the morning. I gotta get back at 4 or whatever. And you know, but you know, that's what I have to do. You know what I mean? I'm living for free, and I can really can't complain. So that's where I'm at right now.
Well, I thank you, brother. I'll keep you in prayer, and I hope things progress for you. All right, brother?
I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.